street food. Welcome one and all to the premiere of Street Food Season 4. I am so excited to be back. I have been snacking at a near professional level in the off-season in order to bring you the highest quality street snacking video experience. We've got a great season planned. I'm going to take you to some new cultural sites, and I'm going to do a comparison of some local snacks and their Western counterparts. It's going to be a feast for the mind. You know, I feel comfortable calling it magically delicious. It's going to be magically delicious. We're going to open the season with one of the most iconic locations in all of Xi'an, the Big Wild Goose Pagoda. Xi'an has its fair share of tourists in the summer, and one spot that just about everyone hits is the Big Goose Pagoda. It's about an hour and a half south of where I live, so we took a family adventure, and I asked my friend April to come with us.
It's old, of course. It has long history. And I don't know anything else.
More from April later. Dayanta was built for this guy, Yuanzhong. And there's a really important Chinese folktale. It's called Journey to the West. Now the star of this story is really the Monkey King, who is one of the most portrayed in film Chinese heroes of all time. He's kind of this feisty deity who cracks wise and gets into trouble. Kind of like Thor meets old school Johnny Knoxville, but with Kung Fu. Anyway, that legend is based on the true story of this guy. He's basically the father of Chinese Buddhism. Now, Buddhism, of course, originated in India, but this monk is credited for traveling to the West and bringing back copies of the sacred text. Then the emperor built him this tower where he and his fellow monks spent their lives translating the texts of the foreign religion into Chinese. Why the goose? Now, the story I heard is that the monks were like starving in their tower, and then this big goose just flew in the window and died. It straight just like gave up its life so they could eat. It's kind of creepy. The monks then felt so guilty after they ate the goose that they all became vegetarians. And you thought your vegan friends knew how to guilt trip you. Speaking of vegan, candied fruit on a stick. You see a lot of these skewers on the street. It's really simple. Fruit covered with a sweet red glaze that hardens. It's incredibly sweet. The strawberry one was decent, but I also tried a Hawthorn skewer. Now, I don't have anything against Hawthorns personally. I think of them as kind of like physically handicapped apples. But the sunflower seed coating, while delicious, created some dental confusion when I ran into the Hawthorn pit. It's like you want to chomp down on the sunflower seeds, but then you about crack your tooth on the Hawthorn pit. It's not cool, Hawthorn. I was just trying to enjoy you. The inside of the pagoda is expensive to go and see. And I got kids, so we just walked around the outside. There's some Chinese people getting their late morning exercise groove on. This guy was doing split like serious. There's a lot of cool parks that surround the pagoda, which I'm gonna tell you all about in the next episode. Until then, eat it on the street and watch out for the parasites. Also, do not let that Hawthorn pit clip your incisor. Street food.